Tree Huggers News Update is pleased to welcome Lucas Ainsworth to the show. Lucas has two images to talk about this morning. Isn't that right, Lucas?
Yes, that's right, Sylvia. These two photos are incredible because they show how man is distorting, changing out of proportion, the natural world in two very different ways. Okay, so the first one was taken in Mato Grosso, Brazil, where a large part of the Amazon can be found. The best way to see man's destruction of the Amazon rainforest is from the air. Farmers and plantation owners have cut down an enormous number of trees to make space for soybean crops or cattle ranches. Apart from the obvious environmental damage, these changes are affecting human and animal populations that made their life in the Amazon. Some animals will become extinct, and many people will lose their homes. In fact, that has happened already because their land has been destroyed by burning. In other parts of the world, forest fires destroy our green spaces. Here it is all man's doing, and from the sky, it is easy to identify.
And the second photo?
The second one, well, it's ironic because here we can see humans adding some green, not taking it away. But for what reasons? And as you can see, it's a golf course. This is part of the Bab Al Shams Resort, built in the middle of the desert in Dubai. A golf course in the middle of a desert. So we have tourists riding on camels with a guide, and then here you can see how the specially planted palm trees provide some shade for the golfers. With such a dry climate, drought means there are severe water restrictions. Some people in neighboring countries don't have enough water to drink, and yet, think of the water needed to keep the grass as green as that. Imagine what else they could do with all that water. At least in the middle of the desert, they'll be able to find sand for the bunkers.
That's right.
So in both photos, we can see how man has divided up the landscape into neat sections. The difference is that in Brazil, man has removed the natural green space to replace it with farmland. In the case of Dubai, man has created an unnatural green space for leisure. Which do you think is sadder?
That's hard to say, Lucas. Thanks for sharing these thoughts with us this morning.